Have you ever replayed the same conversation in your head again and again? You wonder, did I say something wrong? What if they misunderstood me? What if I fail? What if something bad happens? While other people move on, your mind keeps running. Overthinking is not just thinking deeply. Psychology says it's a mental loop where the brain tries to control uncertainty by analyzing everything excessively. And the strange part? People who think too much are often intelligent, sensitive, and highly self-aware, but their own mind becomes their biggest enemy. In this video, we'll explore the psychology behind overthinking, why it happens, and the hidden behaviors of people who can't stop thinking. Part 1. The brain treats thoughts like danger. Psychologists explain that overthinking is connected to the brain's survival system. Your brain is designed to protect you from danger, but for overthinkers, the danger is often emotional: embarrassment, failure, rejection, judgment. So the brain keeps analyzing every possibility to avoid pain. It says, think more so nothing goes wrong. But the more you think, the more anxious you become. This creates a loop: fear to overthinking to anxiety to more overthinking, and eventually your mind becomes exhausted. Part 2. Overthinkers replay conversations constantly. One of the biggest signs of overthinking is mental replay. A normal conversation ends, but inside an overthinker's mind, it continues for hours. They analyze facial expressions, tone of voice, small words, awkward pauses. They search for hidden meanings that may not even exist. Psychology calls this rumination, repetitive thinking focused on mistakes, fears, or emotional discomfort. The brain believes if I analyze enough, I'll find certainty. But certainty never comes, only more thoughts. Part 3. They imagine worst-case scenarios. Overthinkers often live in what if. What if I fail? What if they leave? What if I embarrass myself? What if something goes wrong? This is called catastrophic thinking. The mind creates imaginary disasters before reality even happens. Ironically, most of these situations never occur, but the body reacts as if they are real. Heart racing, stress, sleepless nights, mental exhaustion. The brain cannot always separate imagined danger from real danger. Part 4. They struggle to make decisions. Simple decisions become mentally exhausting because overthinkers want the perfect choice. They fear regret. So they keep analyzing every outcome, every possibility, every risk. Even small choices feel heavy. What if I choose wrong? Psychology explains this as analysis paralysis. Too many thoughts stop action completely. And sometimes overthinkers lose opportunities not because they're incapable, but because they waited too long. Part 5. They are extremely self-aware. Most overthinkers notice everything about themselves: how they speak, how they look, how people react to them. This high self-awareness can make them intelligent and emotionally observant, but it also creates constant self-criticism. Their inner voice becomes harsh. I should have said that differently. I sounded stupid. I'm not good enough. The mind becomes both the judge and the prisoner. Part 6. Overthinking is often linked to anxiety. Because uncertainty feels uncomfortable, the brain tries to gain control through excessive thinking. But thinking is not the same as solving. In fact, overthinking often increases confusion. The mind keeps searching for answers that don't exist yet, and this creates mental fatigue. That's why overthinkers often feel tired, even when they've done nothing physically exhausting. Their brain never truly rests. Part 7. Deep thinkers often feel emotionally isolated. Many people don't understand overthinkers. From the outside, they may look calm, but internally, their mind is incredibly loud. Sometimes they avoid explaining their thoughts because they fear being misunderstood, so they stay silent. And over time, they begin feeling emotionally alone, not because nobody cares, but because their thoughts are difficult to escape. Part 8. The hidden strength of overthinkers. But psychology also reveals something important. People who think deeply often have high emotional intelligence, creativity, strong empathy, powerful imagination, deep awareness. Their mind notices details others ignore. The problem is not thinking deeply. The problem is living inside thoughts without balance. A powerful mind becomes destructive when it never stops. If you overthink everything, you are not weak. Your brain is trying to protect you. But not every thought deserves your attention. Sometimes peace comes not from finding every answer, but from learning when to stop searching. Because the mind can be a beautiful tool. But if you never leave your thoughts, you stop living in reality. And maybe the loudest prison in the world is a mind that never rests. If this video made you understand yourself a little bit better, subscribe for more psychology and human behavior videos. And comment below, what's one thought you wish your mind would stop replaying?